do 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 Pasqua do 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 Pasqua do 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 Pasqua. Hey, it's Friday night, baby.
Yeah,
Friday night.
Hey, Friday night shit.
Hey.
Roll up, call up a white bitch.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I love
boy.
all y'all hoes, baby. You
all
know?
colors, man. Don't discriminate. Where's your loyalty at?
Hey, these hoes make it hard to be loyal, man. You know why? Because these hoes ain't loyal.
Nope.
Who the fuck loyal?
Who the fuck is loyal? That's the question, man. Who the fuck is loyal?
Oh my goodness.
You know?
How do you know if somebody's loyal?
Exactly, man.
If anybody's loyal. Right?
I don't believe that you could fully entrust that anybody on earth is loyal, because at any given moment they're an individual, and if they're not in your presence, then they could do some shit that's disloyal. You won't fucking know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So loyalty is the unseen joint that you never really know unless it's truly exposed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. People are human, man.
Oh yeah, man. People are people.
Yeah, so they gonna mess up. They're gonna get in a situation where they get tempted, and they might just go for it.
Yeah.
Temptation is a motherfucker. Opportunist.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just try shit out, and sometimes that shit ain't even worth what you thought it was, man.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing, man. Temptation can lead you into situations. You know, I've been tempted to do a lot of shit, man, and I've done some shit that I've been tempted to do that backfired. You know what I'm
Right, but
saying?
then you got that nigga or that person that's just not loyal. They're just like, they scheming the whole time. They're just scheming, like they acting like they're a certain type of individual when whole time they're not.
Yeah, but see, there's a different level of loyalty, man. There's loyalty across the board. It could be with whatever, but like I remember, man, back in the day, man, and you know, we was moving them packs back in the day, and my homie, man, he kept getting this dude to page him, right?
Right.
And the dude was like, "Hey, man, I want 300." So I was like, "Man, I don't know this nigga, man." And my homie like, "Man, I hit the nigga already. I hit him twice." So he go, I said, "All right, well, I'll give you half, and you take half."
Right.
So he go hit him. Man, they jump out on him and they take him, man. Listen, man, he had half of my joints, half his joints. That nigga never said my name and sat down and did 3 fucking years, bro.
Wow.
And he could have easily, and the way it was processed in Virginia is the different levels of the cocaine. So if it was really toxic, so say the shit I gave him was really, really powerful, then he could get more time because of how consistent, or you know, how strong the dope is.
Right.
So that's loyalty right there. And man, every time I see him, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you know, and that's what I'm saying. But then you got the flip side where I know niggas that went in that motherfucker and sang every song they knew.
Nigga did 4 hours. Nigga, I know the nigga mother, man.
Man, I know where he stay and I know where his mama live.
You know,
Singing motherfucker.
So is that nigga, man. He crack under pressure ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, loyalty, man. That's a strong thing, bruh. I mean, I went through a situation with my child's mom. We went to court for child support. She told these people that I ain't never did a thing in my daughter's life.
That's that check, nigga.
For 9 years.
For that check, they don't know you.
I'm like, damn, I thought we was friends, at least for my child's sake.
Not for that. After the check, we be friends.
Ain't no loyalty out here, man.
There ain't no loyalty, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna say that. That's a baby mother.
Hey,
They ain't loyal, man.
it ain't the women that just ain't loyal. It's the dudes too. I mean,
everybody.
Dudes, anybody stab you in the back, man. Hey, look, I mean, loyalty even in business. I mean, there's no loyalty, man.
Especially in
look at
business.
Dame Dash and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Ain't no loyalty, man. I mean, you could rock with a nigga, get bread with a nigga, sell out stadiums with a nigga, come back, and the nigga act like he never seen you in your fucking life.
yeah, that is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right,
like
right,
built
right.
from the ground up. So, you know, now whether that's bad business or is that just being disloyal? And that's where the lines get blurred, man. You know, sometimes you can't be loyal when it's something that's going to fucking affect you in a manner where it's not, you know, healthy.
Right.
You know,
where you get hurt in the process.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, so if I have to compromise my loyalty for my safety or the safety of my family or whatever, then that shit is going to get crossed immediately.
Right.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
it is a line, in a sense. There is a line how far loyalty goes. Right. There is a line.
Yeah, I mean, you can't compromise your principles for loyalty,
Yeah.
You know, yeah, man, motherfucker be like, ah, man, we about to go shoot up this joint. Come with me. And I ain't loyal to that one, cuz. You know?
That's stupidity, right?
Yeah, exactly. But see, a nigga would come back and be like, man, I thought you was loyal to a nigga, man. You know, no, that's not loyalty, man. That's stupidity, like you said.
Yeah, that's just a thin line between loyalty and stupidity.
Yeah, I remember, man, being at a go-go, man, and seeing my cousin, man. And this is loyal. This is family.
Right.
This is back in the day, man. Me and my brother in this joint, man. This nigga come up to me. We see the nigga in a minute. What's up, Big Grizz? What's up, eh? Right? Man, next thing you know, 15 minutes later after ain't seen him, this nigga come back over, hey, dog, we got beef. Yo, we got beef with these niggas. I'm like, dog, I ain't seen your ass in 5 years. How the fuck we got beef? Already?
Goddamn, nigga, I just bought my drink. Hey, let me finish
So
this job.
like you say, man, there's a line that you can't cross with loyalty, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes motherfuckers want you to go too far with that shit, man.
Yeah. That nigga said we got beef. Nigga, we ain't got beef. Like, what you do, nigga?
Exactly.
Explain the situation.
Yeah, we didn't have no beef, man.
Give me a gist.
Wow.
Oh, man.
You know, and
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I know in the music game, there's a couple instances where people have gone on to do bigger and better things, I would say, with the music industry, and then like the people that they left behind
Oh,
in
man.
the street or whatever. Well, it's something that sometimes people don't understand about that, though, is that when you get to the music industry, it's not your agenda anymore. It's what they want. So your intentions may be well and good when you go in, that you're going to go back and get your mans and them and y'all going to do this and that and third. But if it ain't spelled out in the contract that you signed that, yeah, they going to help these folks out or allow you to do this, you might not be able to do what you think you can do. Like, say, for instance, Nelly and the Saint Lunatics, when he got his things, when he got signed or whatever, he brought them along through contract. He made sure that there was at least an album done on them, which was, his way of showing loyalty, because sometimes you get caught up in those contracts. You can't do but so much.
And guess who owes $2 million to the IRS now? I just saw the other day.
Who's that, Nelly?
Nelly.
Wow.
That goes with the money problems, man.
Yes.
That shit can come at you so many different ways,
Nelly
man.
owes how much money you said?
Like $2.7 million.
Didn't this nigga sell like he went diamond or
But
something?
did you hear what Chris just said? He brought all his homies along.
Yeah.
See, and what that requires is a lot of money going out that ain't really you. And all that money that them niggas put out, man, he could have had for himself.
And bought all that wave grease.
And that's the thing you got to think about, man. At some point, you got to think about your future, man. You're going to retire alone. You ain't retiring with your homies. So you have to set it up a way where these dudes have so much money, man. It's just unbelievable that they don't have any after the fame goes. It's like you went through all of that money. Niggas think they're going to play in the league forever, and you're not. Right. You're going to get a few years where you're the king, and then it's going to be a new nigga, man. That's how that shit work, man.
Right, man. I remember one time on WPGC, Mike Tyson, they reported his net worth. And at that time, which I hope he's back up a little bit further now, but at that time, he was worth $5,500.
Wow.
From $63 million down to $5,500.
Yeah.
I think that's money
rough.
problems.
That's rough. Well, money problems, man, there's so many factors with money problems. And, it's never enough money out there. Like, if you're just a working class person, you're never going to garner enough wages to live above your means. Trust me. You know what I mean? And so you have to always keep that in mind when you're budgeting, because, see, that's where people go wrong. They try to live above their means.
Gotta have that budget.
Yeah, they try to live above their means, and then what happens is they can't pay the shit that they have to pay in order to keep everything sustained. It's about sustainability, and if you're not sustaining, then that's what leads to the money problems, because you don't have the money to pay the people that you need to pay,
Right. I mean, I think we need to take some lessons from the Jewish folks, because them folks keep money. For some reason,
they keep money. They are the owners of the money. You got to understand, all of the big banks are owned by Jews, man. So
and they wear one outfit and they don't take no haircuts.
Yeah, they are. They are the money, man. And why do you think we always come to the aid of Israel at the drop of a dime? nobody never lay a hand on Israel as far as the U.S. is concerned. They own the money, bro.
Right.
You know, that's our number one ally. You know, anything happening in Israel, man, we own it, man. You know?
Right. Got that money invested.
Exactly.
Got to protect it.
Well, I can tell you this: I have money problems, and I'll be
Don't we
the
all?
first. I'll be the
Hell
first
yeah.
one to admit. I mean, have any of you ever dealt with a lawyer?
Lawyer.
Yeah. As far as fees and shit,
man.
you know,
I mean-
those astronomical.
Man,
Lawyer prices, huh?
I tell you, $275 an hour, to me, is a lot of money. And the thing about it is that what's crazy is that they expect you as the average working person. Now, I make pretty good money, but my lawyer was making about 9 times what I made hourly.
Yeah.
So for you to keep up with that type of payout on your salary and you got bills and stuff, it's crazy.
It's impossible almost.
Yeah, I mean,
It's almost impossible. It's just a lot of budgeting. You know, you have to, because everything has to get paid eventually. You know.
Yeah, eventually it does.
You know.
But hey, wow.
But money problems, man. You know, I don't know if they're always going to be there, because I don't think we ever are satisfied with whatever we have. We're always trying to get more. Like if we get that big house, we need something. We need something now that's going to lead to some money problems.
Right.
To go in that motherfucking big house. I got the big house. Now I need the big ass theater room downstairs for the man cave. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and not to say that they lead to money problems, but sometimes, man, people abuse credit, man. And, you know, you get these big credit lines and you go out here and you blow 4 cards that got $20,000, $30,000 on them, and next thing you know, you're $120,000 in debt.
Just like you said, it's all about budgeting, though, because you want to get the red bottoms, you want to go to all the events, you want to have Gucci this, that purse, you want to keep up to the Joneses, will get your ass in problems.
Right.
If you don't have that budget together.
Right. So some tips for people out here with money problems. If you have credit cards, do not spend more than 1/3 on your credit card at a time as far as your balance is concerned. So like if you have just a $300 credit card, keep your balance down around $100.
Exactly.
At least less than 150, at least less than half or whatever. And also, these payday loans that you can get through the credit union that they take directly out your check. Wait. Before you say that, if you trust me, since I've been with the credit union, it's like every opportunity I get, I take one out. And actually, it helps your credit because it's showing that you get a loan, but you're paying it off. You're paying it on time. You're never delinquent because they take it out your check, and it builds your credit. Actually,
what's the interest on it?
Let's see.
Is it
really
a lot higher than normal?
Okay, say for instance, if I go to the credit union today, the loan is for like $700. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I see that I pay is the application fee, which is like a $45.
Got his ass. No, it's not.
So you only pay them like $745 back?
Yeah, about $745.
Okay, that's not bad.
And,
that's sweet.
And they take it out in increments.
Yeah, they take it out weekly. I pay about $60 a week. It takes about 3 months, I think, to pay off. But I mean, it's like I've gotten so used to that being part of my budget that it really doesn't. I don't really pay no attention. Right. But you still, you get the money that you need to do whatever at that period.
At that time. Yeah, and that's a lot of times that's what happens with money. It's just at a certain time when you really don't have it, you absolutely have to have it.
Man.
And that's where the problem comes from.
Yeah.
And the type of food you probably eat when you broke. Like I done ate like oodles and noodles with hot dogs trying to make it taste better.
Oh yeah, you just try to gourmet that shit out.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this joint fast.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this: when you ain't got no money, the stuff that you wouldn't eat, you find yourself, hey, I need to get some of that, because I mean, when you starving and
everything tastes good.
Everything.
Yeah, but everything don't taste good, man. I went on one of my homies' house, man.
When you was hungry?
Listen, it wasn't even about that. It was just the food, right?
Nah, but you gotta be hungry.
Nah, listen, I'm Big Grizz. I'm always hungry. Hey, so, I go over, man, and Mom, I smell the food. I'm like, that shit, I ain't smell right. Mom's like, oh, man, I'm so glad you came. You can eat dinner with us. So I eat. I'm like, oh, great.
Hell yeah.
And she makes me this heaping fucking plate of food, man. Noodles and chicken and vegetables. I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to tear this shit up. Man, I take a bite of all this shit, man. This shit is the most disgusting shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Are you serious?
Dog, the nastiest food I've ever had. At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not eating that shit. And that's my problem with food. If that shit don't taste good, I stop eating it. I'm not insulting you.
You're not gonna fake it.
I'm not fucking faking it, champ. I'll be like, I'll take it with me. I won't tip it off in the trash can. I'll take the shit down the street and throw it away.
Right.
And I'll be like, no, you can pack mine. I'm good. You know. But,
so you said to them, I'm gonna take this drink.
No. I said that's probably what I would do. And now but
what you did?
I threw that shit out, man.
In front of them?
Listen, man. You know how you gotta do that shit when ain't nobody looking, man. You know,
wow.
Motherfuckers got their back to you.
Let me go eat this joint in the bathroom.
I'm about to dump this joint.
Hey, I got a funny little story. Look, you know, I told y'all before I did the little internet dating, right? So I met this female online, and she had a son that was about my daughter's age. And
right.
we went over to her crib. She cooked this dinner. So my daughter and him, they played Xbox or whatever for a little while she cooked or whatever. You know, we was just talking or whatever. So now she set them up at the little kids table, and we was at the dining room table, right? And spaghetti is one of my daughter's favorite foods, right? And that's what she cooked. So we sitting there, we talking or whatever, and conversation was going well till my daughter goes, "Daddy, this spaghetti is disgusting."
Oh yeah, kids are brutal with the food.
Yeah, kids tell the truth.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, and that shit's so embarrassing too.
I was like, don't say that.
She ain't. The kids are honest, man.
She was being honest,
and
but
food's nasty. It's fucking disgusting.
You gotta be like, yo, that's our code word for that's good. You know what I'm saying? Flip it.
Yeah.
Or just like, you know, I mean, I remember the Sugar Hill song. The food all mushy and the chicken tastes like wood. You know what I mean? You know, and that niggas been going through that shit forever, man. That bad food is something else. But on the other side, the good food is amazing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like good food, man. I really do, man. I like to cook it. I like to eat it. I like to go out and buy it at a restaurant. You know,
steak or fish,
both
or chicken. Which one best?
For me, steak.
Steak tops it.
For me, yeah.
Steak is up.
Probably steak.
Yeah, steak
a good steak or a good salmon.
Yeah, I mean, I like fish too, but I mean, if I was on an island and all I had was steak or fish, if I was on an island, they probably had fish.
I'm trying to get Chris to eat some goat. He's scared to eat goat.
No,
I ain't never had no goat either.
Never had goat. Wow.
It's like you know why, man?
Wow.
I ain't never seen no goats, like no goat farms, man. I mean, you see them when you go on like road trips and shit, but the farms I see, it's all pigs and cows.
You eat pork?
Huh?
You eat pork?
Yeah, I started eating pork. Growing up, I didn't eat pork because my mom didn't eat pork. But my girl eats the shit out of pork, so I've become a bacon, sausage, pepperoni, any motherfucking salami, everything.
Wow.
Now I can't say that I've tried
turtle.
No,
What?
not at all.
Snake?
Shark.
Okay.
Shark fin. Too. Matter of fact, a good friend of ours, Mark's father, Steve, had cooked some for us one time. God rest his soul.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Rest in peace, Big Steve.
Yeah, he had made some shark dorsal fin soup and some curried mashed potatoes, which I had never tried, and Lord have mercy.
And yeah, Steve was from Trinidad, you know, and I think where you're from has a lot to play in what you eat. You know what I mean?
True.
You know, and that's what makes it diverse. You ever see that guy on CNN that does all the travels with the
the little fat white boy?
Yeah, exactly. Trying to go see what shit tastes like everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
And that food is amazing.
Yeah, man. It's some stuff out here to kill you, though.
That's a problem. That's a problem in the black community. You can see we've been taught, okay, we're gonna eat some macaroni and cheese filled with milk, sugar, and eggs, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna and cheese, and we're gonna eat some fucking ribs with some barbecue sauce, and that shit's got sugar all in it. You just don't taste it. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna eat a piece of cake with that shit, more sugar. Then we're gonna drink some fucking Kool-Aid after that shit with all that shit.
Right.
So you got just mounds of sugar in one meal, and we do that over a lifetime, and that's what leads to the complications in your health, later in life. And sometimes it's genetics. My mom explained it to me like this, it's passed down. it's like from one generation to the other. Right. Because if they were eating bad shit and they created you, then you're genetically connected to that bad shit that they were eating.
Right.
So a lot of times, even if you try to go the healthy route, you might still confront one of those health issues that are food related because it's simply hereditary.
You ever had chitlins?
I don't fuck with that shit. I hate the way it smells.
What about you, Chris?
Never tried it. I can't get past the smell.
You know anybody that eats?
My daddy eats all that shit.
My whole family seems like they eat
chitlins.
I don't even like it when they cooking it because it seems like everything that chitlin juice touch, I don't even want to be a part of.
That shit smell like ass.
They wash them in the sink, so everything that goes in the sink after that, they got to wash about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, you ass out with chitlins, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing
it's like the whole pig's ass is out in that motherfucker. Like, yo, this shit stinks like a motherfucker. How the fuck are you getting ready to eat that shit?
What is that?
That's my thing with food. I have an aroma-based, like perceptors when it comes to if I think the food is going to taste good. If it smells good, it's most likely going to taste good. You know what I mean? That's how the shit. If it smells bad, like even when you're cooking, you can smell like raw meat that or old meat. If it's gotten old and you open it up,
right?
There's a pungent smell when that shit's not fresh.
I hate the way that turkey smells, like turkey burgers when you cook it. Oh.
Yeah, even turkey from the deli, it just has it smells dead. You know what I'm saying?
What about liver?
Oh, I
like liver.
You like liver? You hate liver?
My mom, man, my mom used to make liver, and she would cut that shit up in little cubes, and then put that shit in some gravy, and then fucking make some rice and put that shit over the rice, liver, onions, and fucking gravy and rice, man.
What about ducks?
Nah,
you ever ate duck before?
I can't fuck with that shit.
I think I've had it. It's kind of greasy.
It looks too fucking slimy to me. I don't like slimy shit. Yeah. I don't like oysters. That shit look like you just dropping some live shit in your mouth.
I tried sushi once.
Sushi.
But I didn't even, actually, it wasn't even like regular sushi. It was like a vegetarian roll or something. I couldn't get past the seaweed, the way that seaweed tasted. It was like, that just ruined my whole sushi experience. I ain't want nothing else. Yeah.
Sushi, I never eat that shit. That's raw fish, I heard.
Well, nah, they steam it too. So
they put a little.
Well, yeah, man. You know, sushi, steaks. That's what the players in the world eat, man. You know, and shit, man. Kanye and them. I heard them big dogs was out there beefing in Twitterville this past week.
Yeah, acting a damn fool. Him and
Kid Cudi.
Yes, man. And you know, Kid Cudi on that record, man, that beautiful morning is, I don't know what the fuck you say right there. Morning, man. Morning. Yeah, everybody's turning the future, man, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you doing all the tune on this?
Shit, I thought that was
some words just I can't understand, man. You know, if I can't understand the words, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'll just utter what I hear.
Yeah. So they beefing because of what right now?
I don't know, man. It just like some tweets came out of nowhere, man. You know, and I think Chris knows more about it than I do, man.
I don't know nothing about it, but I can tell you what it says here online. Online, it says, oh, more. What the heck does it say online? I don't went somewhere. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It says on Wednesday, Kid Cudi published a Meek Mill style Twitter rant targeting reigning rap royalty Kanye West and Drake. In a series of 140 characters from the other side of hip-hop relevancy, Cudi went in. I need y'all to know I got so many haters within the industry, and these clowns know I'm about to crush their entire existence. Having gotten his 1.41 million followers' attention, the rapper continued, everyone thinks they're so great, talking top 5 and be having 30 people writing songs for them. The fake ones won't be lasting too much longer. Wow,
he's just telling the truth, man. If there's none of those,
he going in though.
Those writers, man, you ain't gonna have the fucking songs, man. That's man. Whitney Houston didn't write one fucking song, dog.
Oh yeah.
But people look at her ass like she's fucking royalty. But I mean, you know, writing is everything.
Right, but she's not trying to put herself top 5 though. These people are actually trying to put themselves top 5. Like they want to.
Well, that's the shit. There's no humility there.
Yeah, that's crazy though that you're not writing, but you want to be top 5.
You stunting.
Yeah,
but I think even I mean Rihanna don't write,
right?
You know, but I mean she's confident in her shit, you know. So it's like, man, it's like, dude, it's been so many singers that don't write songs, you know. It's like, okay, so now does rap have a certain is there a lot in the lockbox that says as a rapper you have to write your shit? Or you can't be considered great at it.
Hey, well,
So there's a lot of greats that didn't write their songs.
But you know what? Look at compare it to the movie industry. The actors that you like, they don't write their parts.
Exactly.
You know, they're just acting the part. I mean, so if a rapper takes a song that somebody else wrote and delivers it well.
So you're saying it doesn't really matter, man.
Sometimes there's a gift in the delivery.
But you know what?
You know, everybody can't deliver that. You could put 5 motherfuckers in the lab and have them record the same record, and that shit's going to come out 5 different ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
with the same words.
Well, what you was asking about, does it matter? It's not that it doesn't matter per se. I would say this is that a person how they deliver it, just like Grizz was saying, is basically the end result of what it's going to be. Now, I think it counts the most between the artists on whether or not you wrote your lyrics or not. The general public, really, tell you the truth, they don't care. If it's a nice song, it's a nice song.
Yeah, hip hop's been around long enough now that those rules I think those rules are leaving, and I think these new cats don't care that they don't write, and they still have the swag like a motherfucker that wrote all the shit.
Right.
You know, and the Kid Cudi blasting him on it. I mean, and see, people gonna say he hating, but he's coming from the real perspective. You know.
Right.
You know, and these niggas really be on some other shit like, nigga, if you ain't the nigga behind the pen, nigga, nigga, fuck who is you? Who is you, nigga?
Yeah, you figuring you acting.
Let me hear what you got, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, rap is different, man. Rap is competitive. I think that's what's fucked up out here. The society is taking away the competitive nature. Everybody want to be friends. You know, I grew up when everything was competitive with my homies, man. We was joning, we fucking competitive. We playing ball, we competitive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a competitive nature, but it was a healthy competition. And now everybody just wants everybody to be equal. And even if your team fucking wins or loses, if your team loses, you get a participation trophy.
Right.
No fucking trophy for participation. It's fucking stupid as shit. You know?
So you don't get shit.
You don't get shit, nigga. You get to go home and feel like, yo, I got to play better next time.
Right.
See, sometimes you have to teach the losses so you can learn how to get to the victory. You know what I'm saying? If that's what happened with Jordan and them, man. If they would have said, okay, man, you guys didn't beat the Pistons, you know, the first couple times y'all tried, but we're going to give you all a world championship anyway.
Wow.
You know, nigga never work hard to go get it, man.
Right.
Make a nigga work hard, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, that whole industry is a whole different thing, man. People, you know, they get in their feelings so fast about, you know, like I said, the regular person who's a consumer, I mean, I don't think they really care who wrote what or, you know, who did this.
So y'all saying Kid Cudi's not going to really make any noise by doing this? You think he's going to...
Well, big records make noise. He make a big... I mean, like I said, he's on that hook, and he's murdering that hook, and I mean, that's pretty... The hook plays twice. There's one verse, and so he's pretty much the bulk of the song because it's a pretty long hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's feeling himself. See, when you get a hit, see, man, when you get a hit record, nigga, you start feeling yourself. You know, it's like, oh, nigga, I'm still relevant, nigga. When I put a record out, niggas to smash. It ain't you that's smashing. It's really the hook that's smashing.
Right,
you know?
right.
So he's feeling himself right now, man.
Kanye looking kind of crazy right now, by the way, man. I don't know. I seen him in a video. I don't know what that type of gear was, that clothes.
Yeah, this nigga's so far gone. It's crazy.
Was he supposed to be like the fashion king? I mean, supposedly supposed to be the fashion king.
I don't know. Was he wearing a shirt?
Shit is whack, man.
Yeah, well, you know, these niggas is different, man. These niggas trying to change. Like I said, they trying to change up shit that don't need changing. You don't got to change how shirts look and shit. Just make a different motherfucking color shirt, nigga.
Make it good. Make it look
shit
good,
but make it a shirt, nigga. Don't make it a smock.
A blouse.
Like you fucking go paint some shit, motherfucker. You know.
Oh man.
This whole industry crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So what y'all got up for the weekend, man?
I'm going out of town actually, man. I'm going to this little island resort. It's nothing too fancy.
Oh, that's cool.
Chincoteague.
Oh yeah, that's over Eastern Shore. Yeah,
over there.
About that
actually
joint.
Leaving tomorrow, so that's what I'm getting into.
Chincoteague Island, man. That's an Eastern Shore getaway shit. Let's fly, man.
Yeah, with the white people at night.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Hanging out with my child. Hanging out with my daughter.
Yeah, those are the best weekends, man. I went down to see Garrett last weekend, by the way, man. It was really nice. I took my son down there, man, and Parliament rocked the house, man.
Oh, yeah, I went down there, too, but I never got out of my car because I couldn't find anywhere to park.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, parking was a battle, man. I found I made a joint. I don't know if it was a legal joint or not.
Yeah.
I made a parking space, man.
Well, I made an attempt. How about that? I heard them. I just didn't see them.
Yeah, I mean, but I thought I was going to be the. I didn't. I was there, but that shit was so crowded. There was no way I was getting near that stage, man.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Hey,
Pod Squad, baby.
Pod Squad.
Signing out.
Signing out until next time.